Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Ronaldinho's delivery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. He'll try from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves. The diagonal runs he makes into the box at full pace, and then the runs he makes out wide, stretching defences. If he's allowed to do that, his impact could be massive.
His talent level is boundless. He is a boy with bounce in his step. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Iniesta. Bale, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Vieira. Looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Still goalless at the moment. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Buffon clears. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Bale. Cruyff. Over to the other side. Ball is over the line. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. Iniesta. Bale. And it's Iniesta. Here's Vieira. Yaya Toure. Rafael Varane. And it's Yaya Toure. That's Vieira. Real chance! And he's done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Jamaica have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's gone for goal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Iniesta! They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added
He'll
time.
try to keep this alive. And this is Iniesta. Takes a shot! No, just not quite. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 9, Johan Cruyff.
The second half then,
Number
just getting
23,
going.
Alexandre Pato. Coming on the
Some
field,
deception, his positioning was spot on.
Giroud.
Bermuda
Number
different to some
15,
extent this half.
Adriano.
Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Vieira. Yaya Toure. And it's Varane. And it's Vieira. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's the keeper's ball. Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Showing great feet there. It's Giroud! He's got away with one there. Maldini. Rizal, given the lift of his goal. Referee's given a throw. Rafael Varane. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bermuda perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Giroud. Iniesta quietly revving up. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Iniesta. For Bale. And he's there to make the challenge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Iniesta. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yaya Toure. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Giroud shapes the shoot! Goal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 21.
Well, the two
Iniesta.
coaches are signalling
Coming on the
changes here,
field
both at the
is
same time.
Number 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will
Substitution in
things
progress.
develop from here? Yamal, upright and purposeful.
Bermuda really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rafael Varane. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caresses it through. Pato's delivery. Oh, his head shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. And here's Schneider. Yaya Toure. That's a sharp pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
Bermuda are making a change now. Ibrahimovic. Strong running down that left flank. That is a great pick out. He's found some space. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Lovely bit of skill. Failed. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Bermuda really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in...
Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Rijkaard. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider. Vieira. Schneider. Now it's Yamal. Maldini. Desai. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Bermuda finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a good...
Ronaldinho!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could go for a shot! Oh, and again! Not the most convincing of passes. Rizal. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And Del Piero! Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Rafael Varane. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Tries a shot! That's good play. And it's Azar. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Time and again they are repelled. Davids. That has been slung wide. Thuram running with intent. Azar. Davids. This is a promising build-up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And the return pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Davids. Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Ronaldinho with a real chance here. Ronaldinho! And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's neat. Yamal, Bermuda do have a chance to counter here. A heavy challenge. And that brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. At Brisson. Number 10, Schneider. Maldini. Coming on the field, Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Neymar.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Davids. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bermuda can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Was 62,005.
Just about up to the hour now. And here's Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Aim forwards. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Ronaldinho! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly done.
And Del Piero! Well taken goal. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So could they be onto something here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
This might spell danger. A header! And that's a tiny finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Del Piero coming on to replace him.
So we have movement on both benches. And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Quality ball. And here's Haaland. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Takes a shot! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Norway are looking to go forward now. That's a sharp pass. Best receives it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Added time.
And here's Haaland. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Puskás. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Desai clears without hesitation. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that will be it. Bermuda were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Please
Bermuda
turn your attention
desperately
to the screen
failing
for
to
information
impose themselves on the
provided by
game.
local police.
Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.